Hey there, you fabulous listeners. It's your girl, Shelbi Fox, back with some brainy insights that'll make you wag your tails in excitement. Well, not really. But first, let's just ponder a few questions. Have you ever wondered how your furry friend might be reshaping your mind? Could the key to the sharper brain be as simple as spending time with your dog? What if your pup is not just a companion, but also a catalyst for this cognitive transformation? Let's dive into how our canine companions can give our brains a total makeover. Dogs somehow became more than pets. They became emotional support systems, therapists that don't talk back, workout partners, best friends, and sometimes tiny furry tornadoes that destroy your entire house while still making you love them anyway. And the science is finally catching up to something dog owners have known forever. These animals genuinely affect our brains, emotions, stress levels, and even the way we connect with other people. First of all, number one, you're boosting your happy vibes. Dopamine. Ever notice how petting a dog instantly lifts your mood? That's because it cranks up those feel good chemicals, the serotonin, the dopamine, making you feel on top of the world. Also, you can kick that stress right to the curb. Hanging out with dogs can really just chill out your cortisol levels, aka the stress hormone. Yeah, that makes you happier and healthier. Rewiring your brain gives you this power. You're building a bond with your pup that you can actually rewire your brain. It enhances your adaptability and your resilience. Talk about a mental glow up. You also can level up your social game. Interacting with dogs really amp up your empathy and social skills. It makes you the life of the party, whether it's a human or a canine gathering, that is. Now, I do want to go into a couple of different things that dogs can do for you. So, first of all, dogs can sniff your emotions. You heard me right. They can sniff your emotions. Did you know they can smell how you're feeling? Their noses are so powerful. They can pick up on your stress, your fear, your happiness, just by sniffing out your sweat or even your breath. And they don't even care if it's bad breath. Your mood is not a secret, not to your dog. So don't try to fake it. Here's another one. Dogs dream. They dream just like us. So watching your dog twitch, you've seen it in their sleep. Science says that the dogs dream about their daily activities. In other words, they're dreaming about chasing squirrels, playing fetch, or who knows, maybe just judging you and your Netflix watching. I don't know. They even have REM sleep cycles just like we do. They also understand more words than you think. Now, I know all of us sit there and we talk to our dogs thinking they understand absolutely, positively everything, but they don't. Your dog might not speak, but they have a vocabulary that rivals little kids. And I mean toddlers. Most dogs can understand around 165 to 200 words. And super, super smart breeds like border collies. You guys got some border collies? Shout out to them. They crush it with over 1,000 words. Can you believe that? 1,000 words. Dogs also help you stay sharp mentally, the brain boost. So, studies show that dog owners have a better memory, sharper focus, and lower rates of cognitive decline. Now, when I had a dog, and I've had a couple in my lifetime, I feel like my cortisol levels were really high because my dog kind of stressed me out. So I first got this dog and she was a puppy. She was adorable, like they all are. I think that's why puppies are adorable or any tiny little animal is because you can quickly forgive them for the nonsense that they put you through. Am I right or am I right? Anyway, she was just learning to potty train, which is a feat in itself. Then she also would chew on absolutely everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. One night I decided I was going to go out. I go out, I think nothing of it. I lock the dog up. I put up the little baby gate, those gates that keep those toddlers out. They work for dogs too. Put up that baby gate and then decided, okay, I'm going out. I come home and guess what happened? Yeah, you guessed it. I walked into the house and I had 4 pairs of high heel shoes destroyed, completely destroyed. Not only that, I had a nail file kit, one of those electric nail files, destroyed the whole entire kit. So, of course, I'm angry because who wouldn't be? 4 pairs of high heel shoes. That's a lot of money, first of all. But then I thought, whose fault is it really? Is it mine? Is it mine because I left those things out? Probably so, even though I don't want to admit it. I'm sure you all, if anyone's ever had a puppy, knows exactly what I'm talking about. Back to my brain facts. They can also detect diseases. So, dogs can basically be like what I would call like a four-legged doctor. With their super snouts, they can sniff out diseases like cancer. Yeah, they can sniff out cancer, diabetes. Uh-huh. That's another one. And even, you're going to love this one, COVID-19. Plus, they do it without even having a medical degree. So, wagging tails. Now, people often wonder about the wagging tails. I did, I know. Wagging tails is basically powered by brain chemistry. When dogs go and wag, they're feeling happy or confident if they're wagging to the right or if they're wagging to the left. They might be nervous or unsure, but they're also, guess what? Lefties and righties. You heard me right. They either have a left paw or a right paw. Now, how do you determine what paw your dog is dominant? I'll tell you how. The first paw that they put up is their dominant paw. So say that your dog knows how to shake. You lean down, your dog shakes. It shakes with the dominant paw. Is that crazy or what? Dogs kind of know times. They're not just randomly waiting for you at the door for you to show up after a long, hard day at work or after a really late evening out. They actually have a sense of time. Their internal clock is their circadian rhythm and memory. So, yes, they do know if you are late. They do, believe it or not. Another interesting fact, their brains are 40 times better at smelling. Let me just repeat that. 40, 40 times better at smelling. So it's more focused on analyzing the smell than ours. And that's why they can find those lost items or lost socks or whatever it is that's lost under a couch, of course, or in the cushions or, wherever they dug it up and put it in the yard. They also, this is crazy, guys, they release oxytocin just like us. So when you lock your eyes on your dog and you feel that moment, their brains actually release oxytocin. That's that love hormone. So when you think that your dog is just gazing at you in this like fantastic, loving way, they actually are. Right. So now you got it. Your dogs are not just cute. Nope. They have numerous abilities that are very similar with humans. If you do have a dog, try to just be patient, especially if you're potty training your dog or trying to teach it not to chew on everything, because just like humans, they are teething too. Remember those little babies chewing on everything, slobber everywhere? Dogs are the same. Humans and dogs, it's really a match made in heaven. So, next time you're with your doggo, remember they're not just cute companions, they're your brain's best workout buddy. Keep thriving, stay sassy, and give your pup this extra love for just being so awesome.